Speak the way you want to speak. Don't get mad at
That's what I'm talking about.
No, don't. In mid-sentence, and I'm not finished. Speak the way you want to speak. Don't get mad at them for not hiring you for speaking the way you want to speak. You're right. I agree. We should be able to do whatever we want. It's just like my mom told me.
It was popping.
Hold on. Right. I agree.
Oh, man.
I agree, sir. It's just like my mom told me. If you don't like the rules...
Damn, this is some interesting shit I'm listening to. I was about to talk, but like... I'm more into this Tommy Sotomayor shit than I am about actually speaking to you guys. I see there's a certain there's a couple of videos that they're continually deleting, man. What I'm noticing that they're deleting is basically anything that is against Dr. Fauci, anybody that's giving a difference of opinion as far as this coronavirus situation. They're taking it down. They are taking it down. And some say, oh, because it's... Let me pause. This is a good conversation the time having. Let me pause that now. And then some, oh, because it's fake news and they're starting to take down the fake news. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this before. You know how much false information or... You know what? I won't even say false. Do you know how much conflicting information there is on the internet about various situations? Some say vitamin C is healthy. Some say vitamin C isn't healthy. You know what I'm saying? Some say you should stay in. Some say you should go outside. What else? Some, at one point, they thought blacks were immune. And now they're saying black people are the most susceptible to the disease. What else? And you have articles... You have lengthy articles and videos on basically each side of every argument. Or every situation, I'm sorry, not every argument. Or you have various arguments that, opposing arguments, lengthy opposing arguments to any situation that you can think of. But only one side of the argument is starting to get deleted. Why is that? Why are they trying to, it's almost like they're trying to hide something, which is much information that you see constantly put out about various things. Why is only one section of the argument starting to be deleted? It's like a debate. If you have a debate, you have two opposing sides discussing a situation. But when it came side, like you got side A and side B. Now side A is the side that most people probably believe in and adhere to. But side B has an alternative way of looking at things, or just has some different ideas and different points. But every time side B tries to speak, they keep muting it. They keep muting it. They keep muting it. Why is that? You ever have an argument or a debate or a discussion with somebody and you let them speak their piece, right? And then when it comes time to you to speak your piece and then present your case, they always cut you off. You ever experienced that? They always cut you off when it's your time to speak up and say what you have to say. Why? Because a lot of times they may be intimidated by your ability to articulate, and they don't want to hear what you have to say, and they don't want to be swayed, and they don't want to potentially see something in a different perspective. They're comfortable in what it is that they believe, and they're just tunnel vision with this shit, and this is the only way. Even though we haven't seen, like, whatever it is that you're arguing, let's not even talk about COVID. Let's just talk about anything. You have a certain issue, right? Like a house is burning down. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fire going on, so you're hitting it with the hose, you're hitting it with the hose, you're hitting it with the hose, but the fire isn't getting any better. But you've been taught that if you hit fire with water, it extinguishes. Here's the problem. Unbeknownst to the person using the hose, the fire that's burning, it's an electrical fire. Or it's a different type of fire that water really doesn't help doesn't help it. Or it's like a chemical fire or some shit like that. So water really doesn't do anything for it. You know? And then somebody is trying to present this idea like, listen, maybe we've been attacking this the wrong way. We're thinking that it's just a traditional wood fire or something like that can be dispersed by water, that can be doused with water. But unfortunately, this is this is possibly a chemical fire. So let's use a different type of an extinguisher to put it out. And every time he tries to present that idea, nope, we've always, listen, this is the way we fought fires for years, and we're going to just keep on using water to extinguish the fire. We're not using nothing else. Nope, we're not going to try it. And they don't even give you a chance to experiment or entertain something else. If you keep doing something the same way, you're not getting results. Logical things to try to change and look at some type of alternative means. And that's all that is. What's wrong with entertaining different forms of thought if we aren't really seeing progress with a certain methodology that we're using in order to solve a situation? What's wrong with entertaining different means? That's all I'm saying. And one thing I realized, they keep censoring something. If they keep taking something away, it's probably something that's really there, man. It's probably something that's really there. There's a reason for that. You know, social media is run by extreme leftist people that are pushing a certain agenda, and they don't want anything that goes against whatever propaganda that they're putting out. You know, but that's why, like, whenever you see something that goes against the status quo of thought, download that shit, keep re-uploading it, and keep resharing it. I'm scared to upload. I got a lot of stuff in the clip. And maybe I'll use my backup pages. I'm scared to share shit with my main pages because I don't want to get blocked. You know what I'm saying? I still need my social media as a means of business and communication, and I'm not trying to compromise that shit, you know, with my regular page. I got backup pages. I might even make another Facebook dummy page just for the sake of just sharing information and shit like that. But I find it quite funny, man. I find it quite funny that they keep deleting the same videos as if it's so poisonous or whatever. Look, think about this. They're deleting these videos and shit, but people are smoking cigarettes and doing drugs and all kinds of shit that's being shared on social media constantly, but they're not deleting that. Fight videos, people getting killed, kids getting abused, all kinds of shit gets shared all the time. Never delete that. But giving us an alternative means or just a different perspective and point of view when it comes to COVID-19, they want to delete that shit if it's not in line with what Dr. Fauci is saying. As if he's the God. Our whole future rests on what he thinks and what he believes. Dr. Fauci's more powerful than the president right now, man. And he got a murky motherfucking past if you do some research on it. I'm not going to go all into it. But just research Dr. Fauci and research his case in 2014. You know? Something very, 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 very fishy is going on, man. And there's too many human beings to run this type of gambit on us, man. Eventually the truth will come. Whoever decided to do this shit, man, this was a lofty, huge job, man. Not everybody's gonna be a part of that conspiracy. Some motherfuckers gonna break down. This is way bigger than 9/11. This is some shit that didn't affect just the United States. This affected the entire world, man. People are talking. People are starting to talk, man. And eventually it's gonna be some type of revolution, man. Somebody gonna have hell to pay when it comes to this shit. Real talk. That's all I have to say. Hashtag everybody need more green, please.